Hi everyone, and welcome back to My Rich Life. Or if you're new here, I'm so glad you made it to my little corner of the internet. Welcome. My name is Nadine. First of all, I owe you all an apology. If you've been subscribed to My Rich Life, you probably noticed I kind of just disappeared without warning, without update. I was just poof, gone. And I really don't like doing that, especially on a channel that is supposed to be about building stability, intention, and responsibility around money and life. So I do want to start off by saying thank you for sticking around, and I do apologize for my long absence. The short answer to where I've been is simply university, which takes up a lot of my time. And while I was in college, I started paying close attention to how people build financial habits because really, college is often the first time you have real freedom with your money, and the habits you form during those years do tend to follow you for the rest of your life. So today, I want to talk about saving money in college, what I actually do, what I have learned, and the mistakes I see people making that cost them way more than they realize. Getting right into it, one thing nobody really prepares you for in college is how expensive everyday life becomes once you're fully in charge of your own spending. In college, you suddenly have all this freedom with money, probably more freedom than you've ever had before, but that does not mean that you suddenly have the financial literacy or ingrained habits to manage it well. No one is watching your purchases. No one is stopping you, and that can make small decisions add up very quickly. You start seeing money go toward things like coffee every day, food delivery, Ubers, textbooks, random fees, and social spending. None of these things feel huge on their own, but together they drain your account faster than you expect. The biggest shift for me was realizing that saving in college isn't about being extremely frugal or never enjoying yourself. It's about awareness. It's about knowing where your money is actually going and being honest about whether those expenses are improving your life or just happening out of habit. Once I started paying attention instead of spending on autopilot, saving became much easier without feeling deprived. So these are the things I actually do with no influencer fantasy advice here. 1. I only buy what I need. Other than the occasional food treat, I almost never make impulse purchases. If I don't truly need it, I don't buy it. This keeps my spending intentional and stress-free. 2. I rely very heavily on college-provided food. I really make the dining hall, campus cafes, and meal plan options work for me. I only buy food off campus a handful of times per semester, usually as a small reward for myself, like during finals week for getting through the semester. This is really one of the only times in life that food does not come at any additional cost. 3. I buy used textbooks first. Always, always, always. Textbooks are one of the biggest college scams, and this habit saves a lot of money. 4. I say no to spending that's just social pressure. Not every dinner, trip, or outing needs your presence, and especially not your money. Setting boundaries here has saved me hundreds of dollars without missing out on meaningful experiences. 5. I track my spending, but I don't obsess. I check my spending weekly, yes, but it's just to stay aware. I don't let the numbers stress me out. Awareness without anxiety is the goal. This part is important because a lot of people don't realize these are mistakes until the damage is already done. Mistake number 1, treating loans or refunds like extra money. That money is not free. Every dollar you waste now is a dollar future you has to pay back, with interest. Closely related to that is treating financial aid payments like free spending money. A lot of students see the refund hit their account and think, ooh, the school paid me. I can use this however I want. But if you blow through that money, you're no better off financially than when you started. That money is meant to support you through the semester. Ideally, at least some of it should be saved or even invested, not immediately spent. In the future, I'll post a video about investing so you can feel more confident about that. Mistake number 2, daily small spending with no cap. A $6 coffee doesn't feel dangerous. A $6 coffee every day is over $2,000 a year. It's not about never buying coffee. It's about not letting daily habits quietly chew away at your bank account. Mistake number 3, overpaying for convenience. You know, food delivery, ride shares, late fees. Convenience spending is one of the most expensive categories for college students, and this includes eating out constantly. College students love trying local spots, especially if the area around campus has good options. Honestly, even if there aren't really any good options. But eating out adds up so fast, especially if you're already on a meal plan. You're already paying for food in advance. I know the food your institution provides probably isn't amazing, but realistically, this is one of the last times in your life where meals are included without extra cost. You really should be capitalizing on that. Mistake number 4, not knowing where your money is going at all. If you can't answer, where did my money go last month? You're flying blind, and that's a no-go. Mistake number 5, trying to keep up with people in different financial situations. Some students have parental support, some don't. Comparing lifestyles is one of the fastest ways to financial stress and bad decisions. You know, keeping up with the Joneses is never a good idea. Now listen, when you zoom out, all of these mistakes have the same root: forgetting what college is actually for. I want to be really honest here, especially for this channel. I don't actually think there's such a thing as a rich life in college, and I think pretending there is does people a disservice. College is not supposed to feel luxurious. It's not supposed to look like constant brunches, outfits, and trips. For most people, college is a season of life that is scraping by, grinding, and going without, and that's normal. This is one of the few times in your life where struggling a little is part of the deal. You're investing in your education, your discipline, your future, and that investing often means less money and less comfort right now. College is not a fashion show, and it is definitely not a flex era. It's a time to work hard, get good grades, build relationships with professors, make real connections with other students, and learn as much as you can about the world and yourself. The goal is not to live richly now. The goal is to set yourself up to live richly later. Good habits and delayed gratification during college are what make real freedom possible after graduation. So that's where I've been, and that's what I've learned. I'm really excited to be back on my rich life, and I want to keep making videos that are honest and practical and realistic as I move through university and adulthood. If you're in college, let me know down below what drains your money the fastest and what you struggle with financially, or even what you want me to talk about next. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and send this video to someone whose money deserves better. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.